For those of you that do not yet know me, I am Martha Krejci. I am a business growth expert. I help people grow businesses that don't even know what business they want to grow yet, all the way up to people that have been in business for years and are trying to get their businesses unstuck. That's me. I'm Martha. That's what I do. What we're going to be talking about is, what do you really need when you're starting a business? Okay? I remember whenever I started my business years ago, the first thing I got, this is so funny, the first thing I got was a desk. I got a desk and I put it in the basement of my house because that was going to be my office. And so my first investment in my business was to have a desk. Did I need a desk? No. Could I have worked at the kitchen table? Yeah. If having a desk makes you feel better, that's fine. This was a very inexpensive desk, and then I put it together myself, so it definitely, the drawer didn't work. Right? So we're going to talk today about what you actually need whenever you're starting your business. Like the actual stuff, not the stuff that you go on Google and you find these lists of people that have affiliate links for this and that, and they're like, you need this jar of pens, right? And then you click on the link and you're like, I'm getting a jar of pens, right? That's not what we need. Let's talk about just real deal what we need. How about that? First thing that you need, you guys, and this is free, you need social media accounts, okay? I would say 2 to begin with. The 2 that you're going to want to really lean into. A lot of times these social media accounts are already accounts that exist, because that's how you know you're going to want to lean into them, because you're already there. Okay. My first 2 social media accounts that I really leaned into were Facebook, and I think it was LinkedIn. Facebook was my main. That was my main boo. My main bae was Facebook. And that's because that's where everybody knew me from. And so I was able to build my business from Facebook. Okay. They were able to see more about me on Facebook. If you guys want, I did a social media training, a really boss one. If you saw that training, give me a heck yes. It was for my Bridge to HBR people. So my HBR people and also my Bridge to HBR people both saw this training. It crushed, okay? It was an hour and a half of straight up gold, just feverish writing down of what, and it was like a map of what you do and what you don't do while you're building your business on social media, what posts to make. And I'm not saying like, you'll scroll through Facebook or whatever and you'll see 365 templates for Facebook posts. Blah, this is going to be so easy. That's not what I'm talking about. 365 templates for Facebook posts have nothing to do with you. What we need to be doing on social media is we need to be bringing it so far as who we are, what matters to us. And I go into detail about how to pull that out and how to put that into the world in a way that is captivating, instead of, hey, buy my stuff, hey, buy my stuff, hey, buy my stuff. That is not what we're here for. That is not what I teach you in HBR or what I teach you in anything. You will never, ever hear Martha Krejci say, go do a promotional post about, hey, buy my stuff on your personal page. I will never in life tell you to do that. Okay? Never. That's not how it should go. That's how you turn people off, and that's how you scare people away. And quite frankly, your business isn't going to grow. If it grows, it's going to be a little bit in the very beginning, and then it's going to plateau out and it's going to die. Prove me wrong. Somebody prove me wrong. All right. Or don't. Just don't even try. It's not going to work, you guys. All right. Social media channels. So sometimes people say, well, what social media channels should I be on? Be on the ones that you're already on. Lean into the ones that you're already on. Okay. And then if you know who your people are that you're serving, where are they? Now, typically your people that you're serving are where you already are. So that's sort of like the thing that not a lot of people realize. That's the case. Okay. They go in search. Where are my people? They're right here. You got to talk to them. You got to talk to them in a way they can understand you're talking to them. Okay. They're right here, literally right here. Okay. So social media, 1 to 2 channels. Now, some people would say, don't I need to be on more channels than that? I would say yes, eventually. What we're talking about again today, the title, what do you really need when starting your business? Starting your business, okay? This is not 10 years in the future when you're making buku bucks and you've built an empire. Then you can hire the workout. Okay, you can hire somebody to help you with your social on different channels. You can hire somebody to break up your content and put it onto different channels. That's fine. What we're talking about right now is what happens when you have either just quit your job and you want to build this business, or you're still in your job, but you want to build this business so it can create sustainable income so you can quit your job. Okay, that's our focus today is these people right here either are still at the job, want to quit, just quit, want to build. Okay, that's where we're at. All right, so if that's you, keep watching. If you know somebody like that, tag them, invite them to the video because this is going to be uber helpful for them. So first thing, social media. Second thing, email marketing. Okay, here's where people are like, what? There are some people that say that email marketing is dead. Here's what I have to say to those folks. Maybe the way you do it is dead. Here's what's dead about email marketing. If you're sending out emails that are buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, that's dead. Yes, as it should never have been alive. Let's just call it. We should have never been treating people like that. We should have never just been forcing sales down someone's gullet ever in life. We should have never done that. But it happened, okay? And so that is whenever you hear people's opinion of email marketing doesn't work. Right, well, that way doesn't work because it never should have, okay? Its time is over. It should have never started. Now, with email marketing, the beauty of that is that it's very, very inexpensive. It typically, the price of it only grows as your list grows. And as your list grows, your business should be growing. If it's set up the way that I tell you to set up your business in HBR, your business should be growing and automatically able to cover the very minimal cost of an email marketing thing anyway. I'm going to say that again. As your email list grows, your business should be growing, which means that your wealth should be growing. So it's obviously very easy to pay for a very minimal expense of email marketing. And most email marketing start out free up until like 500 people or something like that. So you can start it. If it's not free, it's like $5 a month. Like it's very, very minimal. Okay. So email marketing. Now, the right way to do email marketing. I have an entire training that I did on this, and I'm not going to redo the training because the training was like 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, but there's an entire free training that I did on this in my group. The group link is in the description of this video. All you do is go to that group. It's Heart-Centered and Successful. You click on the link to go to that group. It's on Facebook. Go to the guides section, okay? And you go and you find the email marketing training. There's lots of trainings over there. Go ahead and immerse yourself. Just dive deep into the trainings because they're all free, okay? But it's going to show you how to do email marketing the right way, okay? I have a massive open rate. What that means is that most people that receive my emails open them, and then also I have a high click-through rate. That means that most people that receive my emails both open and click through on what I'm talking about in my emails, okay? When people say email marketing is dead, they're saying that people aren't even opening the emails. Right, I don't open some emails either, and you know what ones it is? It's ones that I know are marketing something to me. It's ones that I know are selling something to me. But if they're giving me something that helps me on my path of what I'm doing, you better believe I'm opening that email. And you better believe I'm going to click on the link in that email. And you better believe my relationship with the sender of that email is such that I respect them and I appreciate them. Now you tell me what's wrong with that. That's fabulous marketing, you guys. We have to just stop believing the BS that's out there in the world in marketing where they're like, this doesn't work and this does. You have to reframe it. They're only telling you their limitations. They're only telling you what doesn't work for them, and that's just simply what doesn't work for them. I'm here to tell you things can work. Things can work on a very small budget. You can build a massive business. We have on a little tiny budget. We don't have to spend much. That's what I teach you guys how to do in HBR. I have to do this just because I've talked about HBR enough now that people are probably like, what is HBR? If you want more details on HBR, it's Home-Based Revolution. It's how I teach you how to build the multiple income streams from home. I work about 5 to 10 hours a week. I show you guys how to do the same. It's half off right now. So if you're even a little like interested, you need to have a conversation with me. All you're going to do is go over to Livin the Dream with Martha. It's my Facebook business page. Message me case study, hey girl, rainbows and unicorns, leprechauns, whatever you want to message me makes no difference. We'll just go ahead and have a quick chat. I'll give you the details of the program and that's that. Third thing that you need, this is the last thing that you really need to build a business, okay, is a phone. Do you have one of those? Do you got a phone? Do you have a phone that you can take pictures of yourself on? Do you have a phone that you can do live video? Do you have a phone that will allow you to post to social media? You don't need a laptop. You don't need like a big gamer station. You don't need lights and a special camera. You need a phone. You need you. You need your passion to serve, social media, email marketing, and HBR. I'm going to show you how to do all the things. Okay? Those are your basics of what you need when you're starting to build a business. Don't go off the beaten path. That's what I teach you guys how to do in HBR. I have to do this just because I've talked about HBR enough now that people are probably like, what is HBR? If you want more details on HBR, it's Home-Based Revolution. It's how I teach you how to build the multiple income streams from home. I work about 5 to 10 hours a week. I show you guys how to do the same. It's half off right now. So if you're even a little like interested, you need to have a conversation with me. All you're going to do is go over to Livin the Dream with Martha. It's my Facebook business page. Message me case study, hey girl, rainbows and unicorns, leprechauns, whatever you want to message me makes no difference. We'll just go ahead and have a quick chat. I'll give you the details of the program and that's that.